Hello and welcome back. This is Grillenheimer, Transformer TCG fans. Let's straighten up. Yeah, okay. I've got my camera in a different spot, so a better angle here. Let's look at a couple of handful of cards here, and a lot of black pip cards. We got a couple of secret action cards, as well as some other older cards and new cards. Let's get into it. Let's look at Jiffy Pop Megatron. Is an old card that I originally created back on my phone summer of 2020. It's a black pip with the leader trait on it. And I almost put that blurb at the bottom, but I think we're past that. We know what that means now. And there's a lot of text on here anyway because it's a secret action. When one of your characters defends and you have a Megatron on the battlefield, when revealed, repair 2 damage to 2 characters on your team. So as long as originally it could be any Megatron on the battlefield, yours or theirs, which would have been a nice side card. I forgot what you call the term for that because I never really do that. So it could have been for something like that, but then I changed it. I put it on Facebook. People were like, "Whoa!" And then I kind of looked at it and questioned it myself, and I'm like, "Yeah, let's not do that." So you have to have a Megatron on the battlefield. The Megatron has to be on your team. Sorry, birds. Chirp, 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 all over the place. Repair 2 damage to 2 characters on your team. So you get to do that before y'all attack. So one, they got to be damaged. If they have a toolbox, even more power to you. So I have not made this I have not put a star on this. And originally, it repaired 1 to all your characters on your team, which I almost considered that too, but didn't. And I changed it to repair 2 to 2 characters on your team, since you have to have a Megatron. And since because of that exclusivity of needing a Megatron to trigger this, I didn't put a star on it. What do you think? Is it too powerful? Does it need a star? Let me know. But so it hasn't changed that much, but it has changed some since summer. It says 2022. Anyway, Floating Throne is next, which I've done before. I've played with it. I like Floating Throne. Again, another black pip card. It's got 2 black pips on it. One of them has the beast trait on it. It's an armor card that gives tough 1 and defense 1. When this is on a Megatron, each of your other characters on your team has focus 1. So it's a very simple, it is a rare card for what it is. That, when this is on a Megatron, all your characters get focus 1. Wow. Or maybe I need to put until end of turn on the end of that. I didn't do that, but while this is on any character, it now has the leader trait. So you can't have, if it already has the leader trait and you put it on it, you can't have a 2 leader. Ching, Dr. Pepper. No, it has. You can't. I mean, if it has the trait, it has the trait. Adding that same trait does nothing. So, but in hindsight, since this is a basic card, I took the Predacon faction off. I took it, erased it being a faction card. So, which really doesn't mean much, even though it has the name Megatron on here. We have lots of different Megatrons. We've got official Megatrons through the first 5 waves. We've got Megatrons I've created with Beast Wars. Other people have made other Megatrons. Battlemaster Megatrons. I've made a Battlemaster Megatron. The Ark, I think, has made one too. A little different. And I like both of them. I like mine. I like theirs. So when you put this on a character that doesn't have the leader trait, and you put it on a Decepticon, boom, they're a leader. Yes, you can get that ability off My Tainted Matrix or even Buddy's Dark Matrix. If you put this on a Autobot, you can put it on anybody. You can put it on a mercenary. But it gives them the leader trait. If the Arc, Energon Hustlers, Bayformers, whoever makes a card that only leaders can get something off of, put on leaders only. If they have on a floating throne, boom, you can use it. You can get quality time off of that upgrade on that character as long as they have floating throne on the character as an armor. So yes, if you have a cliff jumper or that or pick an Autobot, put the floating throne on them. They're not a Megatron, so that's not here nor there, but they're going to get tough one. They're going to get +1. They're now a leader. You can put a Matrix of leadership on them, and it works. We've done this before. I think Buddy's done it a few times. I know I've used it. I really like this, making anybody a leader. It's got a lot going for it. I did not make it a star. So there's that. Let's see. We also have, speaking of focus and Black Pip cards, we have Cyber B. Originally, I think I had this called Eye in the Sky or something like that, but I figured out, I've been watching Beast Wars some again. This is a Cyber B. It's actually with Scorponok. And it's an action card with Black Pip. One of your beasts gets +1 to attack and focus 1 till end of turn. Well, but we have Calculated Strike. It's a lot better. Yeah, but you're not going to get the focus 1 off of it. But yeah, it can only work with beast characters, whether it's Beast from Wave 5 or Beast from Beast Wars, whether it's mine or anyone else's. So there's that. So that, a little give and take. Yeah, it's not +2 to attack and pierce 2. It's +1 to attack and focus 1. So like I said, and again, it's like a Black Pip card, just like Calculated Strike. But it's a little something different to go with, something a little more idiomatic to give you a little bit of an attack, as well as being able to focus and, do I want to play this or not? I'm attacking. This is a 2 blues. No, let's scrap that and keep going. I feel like it's nice. It's pertinent. It seems to work and even fit with what this was from the show. So that is Cyber B. Let's look at, let's look at AIM. AIM is another action card that's Black Pip with the leader trait and a green card. So you can get this back on the flip. It might work fairly well with Paralyzo Box from Wave 5 maybe. Oh heck, Cyber B really would, wouldn't it? But AIM here, choose one of it, and I recorded this, I went over it, and I'm like, I think I know how to do this. So I reworded this, let's look at it together. Choose one of your characters. If it is a ranged character and you flip blue, white, blue, in that order across 3 different battle cards, it gets +4 for attack, which is not hard to do. And when you do flip a blue, you normally flip 2 more, whether you're attacking or defending. That's the way the game goes, of course. So it can be orange, blue, white, green, black, blue, or something. You would have blue, white, blue. Boom, +4. It works. Okay, so I think this will work. For the heck of it, I might end up adding the verbiage about, Black Pip is a Black Pip as long as it has a leader and it's still a Black Pip color or whatever. So, et cetera, et cetera. So that is AIM, and it's a rare card for what it is. It's like, not really like Paralyzo Box, because Paralyzo Box, you have to pick the color before you can reveal it and get the +4 or whatever. But, there's that. There's AIM, and, since it is an action card, is it too strong to have the green pip on here? But there it is. There it is. Let's look at Flip It Around. Flip It Around is another secret action, but this is white and orange. So white and orange, secret action card. Reveal when one of your characters defends. Boy, do I type that a lot. I like playing with secret actions, in utilities, in case you haven't noticed. When one of your characters defends, do damage to your attacker equal to the attack of their equipped weapon. So if you're going with a more orange type deck, this would be a nice white card to throw in there to be one of your 9. But also being orange pip, orange and white, easily you would want 3 of these in your deck. Because when one of your characters defends, always triggers when they tap and call their attacker. This is in play. Flip it over. It's now active. That's how secret actions work if you're new to the game and you didn't know that already. So, good to know. When one of your characters defends, then when revealed, that comes next. Do damage to your attacker equal to the attack of their equipped weapons. So let's say they have a plasma horns on and they're attacking one of your characters. Well, that plasma horns has +1 to attack. They have to do 1 damage to their character before they flip for attack and you flip for defense. If they are wearing a, I don't know, Fusion Bore, +3 to attack, Pierce 3. Great card. You should have 3 in every deck, according to Dan Arnold, which isn't a bad idea. So they tap, they call your one of your characters to defend. You flip it around. Boy, flip it around. The attack off the Fusion Bore is +3. They have to do 3 damage to their attacker before they flip for attack. You flip for defense. They have a grenade launcher on. They have to do 4 attack to their attacker before if that KOs their character, the attack doesn't happen. So this makes it a little more of should this be a rare card? But at the same time, certain groups have said, grenade launcher, no, banned. Maybe you can, in some sort of constructed deck, you can only have 1 grenade launcher in a deck at a time. 3 is too much. You can only have 1. Or, I think they've also banned Anticipation Engine, being able to reveal a card and play an action, I think is what that is. It's been a while since I've played or seen one. I've got it. But, so they come, they play, they test, and they're like, whoa, we have to ban this, this seems strong, etc. So they're not banning the entire of Wizards of the Coast cards because they're too strong. They talk about it, they communicate, they debate. They're like, we need to take this card out of the game, etc. Or mission briefing is too strong to be able to get that many cards off bot and body modes. And shampoo, no, your bath bot and body. That comes to mind every time. To be able to get that green, get it on the flip, so we need to take it off. So I made a card and changed it up, and now the Arc or somebody has also made a different one out as well, which I found interesting. I think I did it first. I could be wrong. Or I revealed mine first before they did on the custom page, and then they showed theirs about a few days or a week later, a week and a half, on the ARC website or something like that. Golly, that's loud. Cue the dog to yell. The dog's not yelling. Maybe it's not in the backyard. So there's that. That's Flip It Around. We went through that. We went through, looked at Floating Throne, Jiffy Pop Megatron, Cyber Bee. We looked at, so that's really all I have time for. I know we looked at least 4 or 5 cards here. I wanted to get into at least Pterosaur on my Beast War side, to mention him, because I've also been updating their images, because I've been slowly grabbing their images off of YouTube from the 4K video, which is really nice, and things are looking a whole lot better. So the image for both Jiffy Pop Megatron and Floating Throne are both updated screenshotted from that that channel off YouTube. That's all we have time for. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time. And as always, have a great day. Have a blessed day. Flip out and let's roll for it.